Another objection we often hear is we can't afford the intervention. And before I go any further, I understand that finances are an issue for some. That can't be disputed. But what I do know is that families often hide behind this as either an objection or an excuse, saying that they can't afford the intervention and/or treatment. And we know the majority of families who do say they can't afford it can. And the reason we know this is families who can't afford the intervention will ask questions. They will ask financing options. They will ask what is available to help them. Is there any type of assistance? They won't just throw up the objection and leave it at that and drop it. It's almost like they'll just say, we can't afford this, but not ask anything. I mean, if you needed medical care for something that may take your life and you had no insurance or finances, you would ask the doctor and the nurses 1,000 questions as to how you can get that in your position. The fact that you don't ask us one question tells us that that's not your objection. And the families who actually try to do this through financing or whatever other means possible, we know they're sincere. And I always have to add in that one of the people that work here, one of our employees, they worked for a large jewelry store. And they would explain to me how many times people would walk into these jewelry stores, clearly not in a position to afford anything in the store with the money on hand. And they would finance jewelry they don't need that far exceed the cost of our services and/or treatment. So I wonder, if people can do that, why can't people do this? Because I know that if it were any other medical problem, families would move mountains to do what they had to do to get the care that they needed to save their loved one's life. And guys, this is not to guilt or shame you. I understand there's people watching this that truly cannot afford it. But it's all, the tell's in the questions. If you wanted to do this, you would ask for help if you truly didn't have the money. So when you don't ask for help, and then on top of it, people will watch this video, ask for help, and then we'll give it to you and you still won't do it. So we'll always know where you're at based on your response.